Hi, YouTube. Bring your hot coffee, bring your hot tea with you. Join me on this video. Whatever beverage you have, pull up a chair. Join me on this video. I have some green tea with me, some Bigelow green tea, hot green tea with a dash of all natural honey. So if you have the same, please join me. And then you have coffee, join me as well. Whatever beverage you have, pull up a chair, join me on this video. I would like for you to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. My main channel, Erica Onikbola from D, where I talk about nutrition, weight loss, disease state management, everything that you can speak about pharmaceutical wise. I hope that you are having a great 28th day of March. This is the summary of March. March has been a month of surprises, a month of politics and justice. It has been a time for so much in our country here in the States. And if you are part of it, or if you are an immigrant, welcome. Welcome to the United States. Welcome here. You are welcome. Bring your skills. We appreciate your knowledge and your expertise and your culture. We welcome those things. As a native born of the States, I welcome you. And um, I want you to feel at home. And I hope that you do. So to, today is the 28th of March. We are again at the summary of this month, going into the month of April. The month of April, we're going to be celebrating World Health Organization Day, or World Health Day. And I have already kicked off my celebration as far as thinking healthy, being healthy, um, recommending that others around me are healthy, on YouTube, on uh, YouTube platform, also around me, in front of me, thinking healthy, thinking in a mental state that is stable, that's stable and brings stability, emotional intelligence, calmness, simplicity, all of those things that we think of from one day to the next day that we don't always have full control over, but we do have to be able to manage. And that includes not only our body, but our mental state as well. For women over 40, I do provide information. I'm an advocate for all women, especially women over 40. This particular platform focuses on a mature audience, I want to say, and also particularly women over 40 who may be dealing with menopause, perimenopause symptoms, endometriosis, women who may also be dealing with fibroids and ovarian issues, cervical examination evaluations, breast tenderness, breast cancer as well. So let's focus on our women's health come every day, and also what we can do in our community to help spread the awareness of what we are dealing with as women, especially women over 40. The amount of cases of endometriosis and fibroids are increasing, and they are disclosed throughout the media, from celebrities to celebrity family members to African Americans to African to um, it hits home with me. I have actually had to deal with that myself and had to do some invasive procedures in order to continue to be fertile and increase my fertility and also be healthy overall. Symptoms that you may see when you're dealing with fibroids or endometriosis may be abdominal pain, could be a distended abdomen where your abdomen is protruding as if you are maybe dealing with a mass that could be there, which could be the fibroid or several fibroids. Also, extra bleeding, long, longer times of dealing with bleeding periods. Also, it could mean painful periods. It could be even periods where there are times where it feels as if the pain is just, you know, escalating and won't subside. Those are also symptoms of endometriosis, also symptoms of fibroids as well. Fertility is another signal that says that there may be a presence of fibroids or and endometriosis. Again, fertility. If there's an issue with fertility, then that may be a scope where the healthcare provider can, do some scanning, do some more abdominal examinations as well. Also, you want to, besides the fibroids, endometriosis, you want to make sure your cervix is also healthy. A biopsy can help determine whether cancerous cells are present or absent. And also, annually, or I think it's every 3 years, 3 to 5 years, the pap smear exam can help detect or uh, learn more about cervical cancer and so forth. Also, the breast tissue. Breast tissues are very sensitive. There's at home examinations that can be done by women, um, feeling around the breast itself for lumps, for irregularity. Also, doing a mammogram starting at the age of 40. Doing a mammogram can also be more invasive through examination, screening, and so forth that can help detect even smaller lumps that may not be felt at home or done by one at home alone. So, again, you want to make sure you get your mammogram professionally done to detect smaller lumps or smaller cells. And also, I want to encourage women, if you are a tobacco user, it's best to go through a smoking tobacco cessation program. If you are interested in increasing your livelihood, increasing your lifespan, tobacco use will increase the chances of lung cancer. It will increase the chances of cancerous cells for women, and it also decreases the lifespan. So, just to put that information out there, if you are someone who takes estrogen hormone replacement therapy or contraceptives that contain estrogen products, do be on the know about the side effects of estrogen products. Estrogen products lead to blood clots, also leads to pancreatic cancer or gallbladder cancer, also can lead to stroke, heart attack, lung embolism, and it can also um, with tobacco use increases your chances of developing um, coronary artery disease, all types of heart conditions. So again, that's why I mentioned estrogen and I mentioned the use of tobacco. So those items are considered items that are detrimental to women, especially over a certain age range. If you are interested in becoming a vegan or interested in bettering your food intake, I am a promoter of that. If you are someone who is closely watching your diet, do implement valuable protein. Also, you want to include yogurts for bacterial microbiome that they naturally provide. Also, you might want to consider your vegetables low in salt, low in pork, and then you also want to, besides your vegetables, your valuable proteins, your yogurts, consider also weaning off of fast food products that contain high levels of cholesterol, high levels of calories, high levels of preservatives. So that's my recommendation from a pharmacist's perspective. If you're someone who is dealing with night sweats, or you are dealing with night sweats, dry vaginal wall, you're dealing with mood swings, you may be dealing with the symptoms of perimenopause or menopause, then I would suggest that you consider black Kohosh, or you consider estrogen mimetic therapy through Amberen. Amberen is a product that's over the counter. It acts like a estrogen replacement therapy. However, it does not have the risk that comes with the estrogen products. So again, that's Amberen and also black Kohosh that I could recommend as a pharmacist. Do also consider your multivitamins. Consider your multivitamins. Consider chondroitin, glucosamine. Also consider your omega-3 fish oil, your krill oil, or you can also just make sure you eat 3 to 4 times a week a delicious meal that contains a fish product. For example, mackerel is a great fish that has oil in its skin. Sardine is also a fish that has oil in its skin. And then tilapia is also another fish that has oil in its skin. And those particular ones can, mainly a lot of fish, but those particular fish are ones that contain in their skin. I have a video on that, and I'll put that link in the description for you as well, as far as estrogen protection, as far as your getting your fish oil consumption through fish supplements if you're not able to eat or obtain the fish product from your market or what have you. So that's what I want to mention on this video. I'll keep those links for you, and I hope that this has been helpful to you. If you would like, share, and subscribe, leave comment suggestions as well, and I hope to see you on future videos. Dr. Erica signing off. Happy Health Day coming soon, and do take advantage of that opportunity to get started on your health. Dr. Erica, bye bye.